What's up, my Koopa Troop? It's Koops. Welcome back to some more Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's about time. We're moving on to the third challenge here at the end of this one with the... Let's see what Crazy Dave has to say. I feel like something is missing in my life. What could it be, Crazy Dave? What could it be? Sunflowers? No, my taco! Yes, Crazy Dave. We are into the locked and loaded number 3. Survive the zombie attack with a given plants. It's the same as always. I haven't found these ones too hard. If they give me enough plants, I can normally do all right with them. But knock on wood, as we have new wave of zombies coming in here. We got some bucket heads and some shooting ones, and I've got no sunflowers. That's what he meant by all of that. Her. So how are we gonna win this one with no sunflowers? Could be challenging, yes indeed. I guess that's what they meant by this. So I'm gonna have to see how we're gonna add, what stuff we're gonna add here. Looks like there might be more sun coming down. I'm not entirely sure on that. Nonetheless, we're going to add that right there. I want to put it as far back as I can. And the reason why is I wanted to have as much time as possible to spawn back up. I guess it doesn't really matter if I put one forward or backwards, but if I put it further back, I can have more spike weeds too. So that's another option. I'm going to add this one right here. Not that it matters, but it'll give me more time to collect even more sun, which will be useful because I don't know which lanes I'm going to need this stuff in. Now, I know I'm going to need 50 sun for that bottom area. For now, I'm going to go ahead and start planting some stuff up here. Now, you might ask why I'm doing that. Well, my reasoning being that I'm going to start working on those up there. I'm going to add this here to get rid of that guy as soon as he comes along. I have enough sun now to add one more of these. I'm hoping that I got the right 2 lanes. It's 2 out of 3 chance. If he comes in that bottom lane, I'm a little unlucky, but that's how it goes sometimes. Now, I'm just waiting for 100 sun to get rid of that one guy. I'm also going to start adding some pea shooters down to these bottom lanes as well to help add some extra firepower. I'm not sure if they expect me to have repeaters or not. I don't have them, so... I mean, I have them, but not enough sun for that, anywhere close. So, I'm defending those lanes. I'm not sure if they expect me to be that defended this early in the game, but it happened. It defended. Plant food will be very vital, I think, to winning this one. And comb heads are no problem whatsoever. I don't think there's any swinging zombies. I don't remember. So I don't want to add any extra of my spring beans to the top lane because I cannot remember if there was any more. At this point in time, I just need to save up sun. Adding a bunch of spike weeds probably isn't my best plan. I think that would just be an expensive sun waste right now. So my goal right now is, because I'm completely defended, is actually just to save sun and wait. See, now I have a bit of a problem. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to freeze one of these guys. Well, I have a couple of them there. So I'm going to need to start damaging them with these things. Now, it's going to be a little too late already. So this sunflower, or sorry, this plant food's going to be need to use on these guys right here. I'm going to let them get a little bit closer. It's fine and dandy. Let's do that right there. There. I'm going to need to do that because I only have 1 spring bean, and I think that's entirely what it was used for. Alright, so I do have some guys that do come in, so spring beans would be useful as top lanes. That kills those guys instantly as opposed to having my pea shooters try and kill them over time. That's the point of that. And that way they can focus on other zombies that are more important. As you can see, they don't kill them very quickly anyways. I'm hoping that these regular pea shooters can take out one random regular zombie like that. And that way, they will be able to. That way I don't have to worry about other stuff. I will start adding these spring beans up here. I think they will be, they might not be so useful as I thought. I forgot about the cannon zombies. So maybe I will stop adding them. It might be more important to add more just firepower to these lanes, which is what I will do right now. As that guy's not going to die in time. There we go. Get rid of this guy. I haven't gotten rid of anything up there yet. I mean, I haven't. They just don't kill them fast enough. These things fire their imp before they have a chance to get down. That's kind of annoying. I want the imp to die real fast if possible. There we go. I'm going to freeze this guy. I need, spring beans wouldn't come up in time again, so they actually wouldn't be that useful here. I might need some firepower, and I will actually go ahead and add that right here to kill off these guys, as well as the cannon in the back before it fires all of its imps. That was good. Alright, 200 sun for the repeaters would be worth it, but to save up 200 sun would be very difficult. I'm also going to have to use some plant food for this wave down here. That's not really a problem, but I can do that. I'm waiting to see if any more zombies come with it. See any more coming, so I'm going to go ahead and do this real fast. Now I'll get rid of all the zombies there. I need a little bit more firepower in the bottom lane. This Snapdragon will not, or sorry, that spring bean was a not particularly good investment. It was a nice idea, but it's going to get eaten right here, so I'm going to add more firepower instead. Yeah, the spring bean's not going to be up in time. I think it's going to die before it gets a chance to live. Yep, there it's gone. All right, well, it was a valiant effort, I suppose. All right, I think more firepower might even be the order of the day for those ones up there. However, it's tough to say, as you don't want them to get eaten or anything like that. That'd be really rough. I don't want to dig up any plants either, so I can always freeze these guys. I'm going to freeze this next guy right. Well, that guy didn't even land, so he's not even a factor right now. Alright, well, these guys are going to come down here. Alright, so I will freeze one of them. This will be a problem right here. I'm going to go ahead and add that to bounce all these guys backwards. That'll kill off some of the guys in the lane. This right here will kill off those guys there. However, I didn't manage to kill any of those guys down there. I didn't want to use another plant food, but it's going to be that way. So those guys are all gone now. That's all fine. The other spring bean will help out there. That guy's finally dead. About time, I should say. Alright, I forgot. I added that spring bean like at exactly the wrong time. Should not have done that. I'm going to go ahead and freeze that guy real fast. I don't want him firing any more imps in my direction, so I would appreciate him to stop doing that, because I do a little bit of damage to him. Bucketheads will go ahead and die, but this guy's going to get in the way. Oh, I was hoping that cannon would die before the buckethead got there. Oh, good, they killed the imp, so at least I want the buckethead to walk on top of that. That's the whole point here. So now the imps are looking to do that instead. I'm going to add a little bit more firepower to kill this imp off before he gets thrown off. There we go. Yeah, the buckethead can get flung. That's fine. Oh, no, we got so screwed, guys. We got really screwed there. It'll be okay. We got really screwed there, though. That last imp was like hero imp. He went off on us right there. That's unfortunate. Alright, so they packed some plant food in there. That was nice of them. And of course, that one imp did not get it. Now it's gone out of here. That one finally went down. We do have enough firepower to take out, I think, most of the stuff the guys back there. Especially if they misfire their imps. That is greatly helpful to us. I can even do this right here. Oh, I could do that and freeze all of them, but honestly, it's not really needed, so I'll do that. That killed the flag zombie. That guy will die that way. I need more firepower to these lanes. I'm going to try and kill that guy first. We are totally good to go. Yeah, that was not... It was more difficult, I suppose, because there was no sunflowers, but it really ended up not being that difficult at all. With that much plant food, as long as you were smart and used the plant food on the spring beans, you really had nothing to fear. So that actually was not very difficult. I like that. Let's move on now to back to the main area. Now, the reason why I don't come over here to number 4 is because I don't have 4 keys. I only have 3 at the top. So we're gonna make our way over to 6 here. Make these stars, earn these stars. You know, keep going down this path right here. Hopefully, I get a key from some of it. That'd be nice. Don't let the zombies trample the flowers. That flower line's very far up, so this is gonna be a tough one. Now, I don't see any swinging. No, I do see swinging zombies. So we do have swinging zombies, which means I either need to spring bean them back or spike weed them and kill them with a bonk choy right away. My choice. And because it's my choice, I'm gonna spike weed and bonk choy because that sounds like a hell of a lot more fun. And we all know how much fun bonk choy and snapdragons are. They're a hell of a lot of fun. That's the correct answer. I've never seen the plant food for the cherry bomb, so we're gonna be doing that as well because that sounds like a fun mission. And I will add repeaters for the hell of it. I don't think I'm gonna use them, but I'm gonna add it for the hell of it. All right. So now it is Operation Just Add a bunch of sunflowers when I have a chance. However, I'm 50 suns short from adding my first twin sunflower, so until that 50 sun comes, we are doing nothing but waiting, playing the waiting game. So yeah, I'm going to plant spike weeds right in front of that wave, and then I'm going to go ahead and add bonk choy right behind it, so those guys are going to land and just get their faces knocked off. That's the game plan there. Now I do need 50 sun to go ahead and knock out this first zombie right away. There it is. Let's go ahead and plant that down right away in case I don't get that 50 sun again. I'm waiting for another 50 sun here to go ahead and add my second twin sunflower. The twin sunflower strategy is a little bit more risky at the start of the game because you can't plant anything. However, it scales much better, meaning that while I am definitely weaker at the start of the game, by even mid-game to late game, I'm much better off with these things. So if I can last the first part of the game with these guys, I am okay. Now, I'm okay on this guy too because this thing spawned just in time. So I don't have to even worry about that. Let's add another twin sunflower. I don't think I need more than 3 or 4, but I'm probably going to add 5 anyways. It'll excel my sun even quicker. I do need to be worried about the first wave of those other guys, so I do need to start setting up for that evil plan of theirs where they're going to swing in across. So in fact, I am going to start building towards that right away. Which, remember, will be a spike weed in all of those, as well as the bok choy right behind it. Instead of the bok choy, I'm also free to add other things, such as the snapdragon, but I will be adding these for now. I suppose I should plant my last twin sunflower that I'm going to need. Let's do that right away. And spring beans are probably a better option. I don't know how many of these guys are going to be swinging in here, but this is the more fun option, so that's what I'm going to be doing, so screw it! Yeah, it's going to be fun. I also could do snapdragons, but I'm going to do bok choy. They're more fun. Alright, I do have a problem coming up in this lane, so let's go ahead and try this guy out right away. Shaboom, just like that. Now, I didn't add any fire. Oh, this could be a problem right here. No! Screw that. Screw that. I definitely got that down in time. That's unfortunate. So I kind of know the timing a little bit better. I could have had more bok choy down. I added that last twin sunflower, and that's what screwed me there. But damn, that was close. That was a good try. That was a good try. And I still will do this strategy because I think it's going to be fun. And that's the main thing. I'm going to add that guy instead of the repeater. I don't think I'm going to be doing repeaters at all. Repeaters are no fun. They're just too easy. Too easy. But now the start of the game, like I said, is really boring because I gotta wait for this 50 sun. However, spring beans are so convenient because they only cost 50 sun, so it's just one twin sunflower growth period, if that makes sense, you know? So those really aren't a problem. Because I've got no... Because I can't let the zombies trample on, I got no long-range plants. In fact, I can just plant all of my stuff in the top area there. Let's go and freeze this guy real fast. Let's see if I can get enough sun for another one of these. This actually might be a better strategy. Now I just need one of these guys to produce sun once, which will happen in a second. There it is. Yeah, I'll plant that there. I think I'll add snapdragons right behind him. No, I could have added him one further back. Well, whatever. It'll work there. It's not a problem. There's the only downside of my plan now. Snapdragons. Yeah, I'll add snapdragons as they have firepower in the other lanes too, to the side, so they'll be pretty useful in that regard. So like right here, I could add him, and he will start helping out. And this snapdragon will be able to kill that guy in time before he even gets across, so that's why I'm doing that. Trust me on that one. It'll be close. It won't look like it's going to happen, but it will happen. I have faith in my snapdragon's abilities. One more. And last one. There we go. He does get one munch on it, so you got to be careful. When he's on the side lanes, he does not get a munch, so that's something you deal with. Alright, now I need to start adding some of these things here. Right away, I'm going to go ahead and add this there. No, I should have. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to add this here. This right here, because that guy's not going to be dead in time, so that's why I'm doing that. No, I'm going to bonk try behind all these things. That's what I'm going to do with those. Now, will it kill in time? It's interesting. I don't know. Hopefully it does. Now, the bonk try is actually more important than the spike weed, so I'm not really sure why I'm adding that, but that's okay. I just enjoy doing that, I suppose. I'm going to freeze one of these guys so that they're stalled a little bit in between them. The snapdragon won't kill that guy in time. I don't know. It'll be close. There we go. We're at least defended now from those lanes. Those guys are all going to get flung away and die. I will have a problem now with that lane. Let's see here. Alright, they kill him, but man, is it close. I am definitely going to need some firepower. Definitely need some firepower, especially if more of them come. So what I'm going to do is add this firepower right behind it all. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I'm going to add as much firepower as I can. So we will see how that goes. There we go. Let's add more of these guys right here. That guy died just in time. Like I said, I'm going to add more firepower behind those two. Oh, Really? Really? I have nothing to... and if these things shoot long range, which I think they do after a while, I think I'm in trouble here. Fire. Fire. Does it fire? Yeah, it'll fire. Kill that guy. I don't like him. I don't know if that'll work or not. I'm going to try and kill it that way. That's kind of the most ridiculous, stupid strategy you're ever going to see, but whatever. See if it works. Nice, that guy died. I do need more firepower back here behind this guy. Because I'm worried he's going to fire long range and kill everything. I don't know if he does that or not. If he does it, I'm in trouble. And if he does, then my strategy is no good. I got to actually add long range shooting plans. I'm hoping that's not the case, but we'll find out. No, it shot him over. Okay. Oh, but these guys are definitely in trouble here, aren't they? Well, that's not good. Oh, good. He did get him dead in time. All right. Well, that was close, one could say. Hey, screw all you guys. I could do something else. I'm going to do it this massively cooler way. Boom, you're all dead. Yeah, it sucks for them, doesn't it? That's the better way of killing them. You could just kill them the normal way by using the spring beans, but why? Why do that when you can do it that way? Much more fun. All right, well, now it's just like save up sun for cherry bombs and stuff like that. Actually, I can start adding more of these things over here to start doing some damage to these guys. I'll add 2 lanes of these. That'll kill all the weak zombies off. Always ideal. There we go. There goes the first one. There goes the second. Yeah, they all get so close to going on the spring bean, and then they don't make it. It's unfortunate. A bad life. It really is. So close. And yet so far. All right, I am going to try doing a cherry bomb, as well as then put some plant food on it. It's going to be a quick timing thing, though. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Did that do anything? Can you even plant food that? I tried. I clicked plant food on that. I don't know if that did anything. I really don't. Did you guys see anything happen? I don't know. I definitely put some plant food on that. I'm adding some last line of defense here because why not? I got nothing better to do right now. My line of defense is as good as it's gonna get up there. Boom, boom, pow, boom, pow. Yeah, those guys are gone. They're so close to stepping on that line. This is so playing with fire here. If I lose right here at the end, which I might just do, it's gonna be really sad. It'll be really sad. Probably should save a little bit more sun. Yeah, screw it. You guys will die. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. I don't need any more sun up there. Can I cherry bomb this thing? Can I? No, that didn't do it. It gave it back, I think. I think it doesn't do anything. I think it just gives it right back. All right, so those guys were close, but they didn't make it over. That was cool. What? What? Dude, what? I definitely added plant food to that thing so I would kill all the freeze everything. That sucks. That really shucks. Really shucks a lot, actually. But add here a last line of defense in case these guys shoot all over the place. I'm ready with the plant food, as need be. Add it to my little guys here so I can kill all the imps before they fly all the way across. It will be challenging, though. I am nervous. Just to screw with those guys, I'm going to freeze them for a little bit. Ha! Sucks to be you guys. In fact, that's not even doing anything. It's just funny. In fact, I am going to kill this guy. Oh, you got screwed, bro. You got screwed. That's pretty funny, actually. I outplayed that zombie. Every imp you send is gonna die. No, they all die. Oh man, I defended that line there. I defended the hell out of that line using Bok Choy, baby. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, I defended the hell out of that. That was close. That was close, but we still managed to win nonetheless. Victory for Koops. That's awesome, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that episode. Please remember to leave a like if you did, and I will see you guys next time for Stars 2 and 3. Till then, take it easy. Peace.